guys, this is Jackie, your nerdy crafter. With the holidays quickly approaching, I figured I'd give you guys something geeky to work with. And if you call yourself a gamer, but don't like any of the Mario franchise, I hereby strip you of the title of gamer. For shame. And so for this week's tutorial, you guys will learn how to make a Goomba from Mario in a Christmas hat. Now this project is really versatile. You can turn these guys into ornaments, you can make them into pins, you can turn them into rings, necklaces, anything you want, really. You can even make them as tiny as you want. There's a second reason I'm doing this tutorial, but you guys will only find out next week. Here's what you'll need for this project. A reddish brown, dark brown, beige, black, white, rounded and pointy tools, a cutter, and if you want to make the Santa hat, you're going to need some red. Rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to clean up your piece. The first thing you're going to do is take your reddish brown and then shape it into a gumdrop shape, like so. Now take your light beige, roll it out into a thick snake, and then cut the top part off only. That way the top part is flat so that it goes right under the head. Now with your dark brown clay, you're going to roll out 2 ovals, lightly flatten them down, and place them underneath your Goomba for his little feet. Like so. Now take your rubbing alcohol and Q-tip and clean up your piece. With your pointy tool or the back end of a cutter, you're going to make a frown where your Goomba's mouth should be. Once you have the mouth, you're going to take a back end of any flat tool and tap the top part. That way it looks like his jaw is sticking out a little more. Clean it up if needed. Now roll out your white clay until you start getting pointy ends. Once you have a pointy end, cut it off and place it for the fang, one on each side of the mouth. Now for the eyes, you're going to take a piece of white clay, make it into an oval, and flatten it out. And then you're going to place it on the face. Make sure that the eyes are still close enough, because if you make them too far apart, he might look a little derpy. Now take a small piece of black, make it also into an oval, flatten it out, put it right in the middle, and then you're going to take a small piece of white and place it on top. Now for the eyebrows, you're going to roll out a thin snake with your black clay, and then place one on each side on top of the eyes. And there he is. Now you're going to bake him for 8 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to put the Santa hat on, let's bake him first. Here he is, all baked. Now if you want to make the Santa hat, take your red clay and make it into a cone shape, like so. Now you're going to put your thumb at the bottom and turn your piece so that you're creating an indent right at the bottom. There you go. Depending on your Goomba, you might have to break the eyebrows on the side. And make it fall to the side. With your white clay, roll out a thin snake and place it around the bottom rim of the hat, and then make a small ball and place it at the tip of the hat. I'll clean it up from any fingerprints that you may have gotten on it and bake it one last time at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 minutes. Feel free to make them as big or as tiny as you'd want. All done! I am always looking for new games to play. What is your favorite and why? And if you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you haven't added me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, what are you waiting for? Until then, I will see you guys next week.